Welcome back to Edge Your Eyes. I'll give the brief introduction of speaker later, but in the life journey, we have to break the boundaries. We have to try something new all the time. I wish to lead different segments of me and life version. Similarly, you should be. Let's hear from Dr. Namita Kohok, ma'am, about breaking the boundaries, living different kind of life. She has covered the journey from cancer to crown and then to powerlifting. Let's hear from ma'am about breaking the boundaries in life.
Thank you, Shilpaji. It's wonderful to be back again because and wishing you all a very, very, very happy and blessed Navratri. And when you think of Navratri, you think of goddesses with different forms. Some are strong, some are for intellectuals, some are for teaching something, some are for blessing you. So with me, I have been in a journey wherein I was at the weakest, wherein when you mentioned about something related to powerlifting, you might be wondering that what kind of a lady is this? My body weight is 49 kgs, 700 grams. I was put in the category of 50 kgs, and this journey started 5 years ago. When I was out of my cancer treatment, my doctors mentioned that being thin doesn't mean you're strong. You have to be strong. You have to have a physical activity. You have to keep yourself activated. You have to have your core really very, very, very strong. And that's how you have to maintain your health. And from then, first time in my life, I entered a full-fledged gym. A 2.5 kg dumbbell in my hands used to shiver. I was in a position wherein I was so weak that I couldn't even walk for close to 2 minutes, and I had a fall on the treadmill. There are the set of my trainers, my team members, my gym time team who is there. Those women have been seeing me since then till today. That even though if I look the same, the strength is way too high. How did this entire thing happen? Believe me, I believe in 3 Ds of life: determination, dedication, devotion. And one more D had to be added in my life, that is discipline. A lot of women say, we go for a walk, we do this, but we go with friends. So either you're talking and investing your time only with some, getting into a chain of gossip mongers or just talking. But for me was achieving my health. I started with gradual journey, and I reached up to a level wherein there were no dumbbells left in the gym that they could suffice my hunger. I was so hungry. I had a bigger appetite for lifting weights. A lot of people started telling me that you look thin but you have great strength. So why can't put some focus on that? And that thing got me to this particular thing, which is powerlifting. I never knew this particular word, what is powerlifting all about. Gradually I got into the entire thing and got to know that powerlifting is a game where you have to lift thrice your body weight in 3 different categories, that is bench, squat and deadlift. I called up my doctor and I told her that I would love to take a professional training in powerlifting. She said, all the games in the world you dropped, and only thing you are coming where even men don't do that and you want to do that. And why? You have been operated on your entire stomach part. We are happy that you have started marathons and you are doing this and you are doing very good at your gym, but that's fine. But why this? You could pick up a game which is easy like a chess or a carom or table tennis or a badminton. I said no, that's not my game. That's not my calling. My calling is only powerlifting, and that's how I started hunting for a coach. I found one particular coach, very, very senior person, and he read my profile on Facebook, and he studied my profile on Insta, and he said, everything you have in life, you have numerous awards, you have such a great fan following, you have so many places, you are busy throughout the year, then why this? And he said, if this, then I need a commitment. First and foremost, he said that first I'll see if you're really committed or not. And that's how my training patch and portion started in Kalyan. From Nasik to Kalyan, Kalyan to Nasik, this is what I used to do to get trained for powerlifting. At a particular day, I had an event in Nasik. First I went to Kalyan, completed my training, came back to Nasik, covered my entire event, went back in the evening because the district level was approaching, and that moment, that Mahaguru realized that this lady is really sincere in her work. And then he told me to, follow another guru who is in Nasik. And that's how my journey started. From district level, I won first gold, and I was so happy that moment. From that moment, I went to the state level and I won the gold. I was so tempted, people, that I felt that I should post it on social media. Anything happens in your life. Initially, during our school days, we used to write a secret diary. Nobody should read that diary. Now everybody reads our Facebook because we want everyone to read that. That's how life is all about. And I was so excited that now I should put that. I have got the gold medal in state level and I'm going to nationals. Then I said that no, Namita, people will still criticize that. Okay, states, so anybody can win, but the most and foremost important is nationals. What about that? I said okay, and I remembered. My mother-in-law always says that. Work hard in silence, let your success make noise. So those things are always in my mind, and I was like, okay, let me see what I can do for nationals. Believe me, people, getting into any sport, no matter any sport, you have to have very important element which I mentioned earlier is discipline in your life. All the listeners, especially women who are listening to me right now, you might be wondering that, this kind of sport and what I must have achieved in that. All my videos are there on Instagram and Facebook. My Facebook handle is Namita Kohok and Instagram is Namita Kohok, and you can see the videos on that. And first time in my life with the entire attire of powerlifting, it's a suit, powerlifting suit. During Ganpati, actually post Ganpati was the finals, and I went to a small a sports shop in Nasik, and I was wearing a sari, and I went and I said that I need a powerlifting suit. They looked at me like this. They said, okay, for your child? I said, no, I want it for myself. I said, okay. They had a very wicked kind of a smile. I said, okay, ye bhi kya ukhad li, it was kind of a things like that. I said, okay, doesn't matter. I picked up the suit, went back home, tried the suit, fitted in the suit very well, and finally the day arrived. We had to move to Delhi for the finals. And going to a huge stadium, first time in my life, not as a speaker, but as an athlete, was such a challenge. Age is just a number. You might say, I'm in my 30s, I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 50s. Forget it. You feel it, do it. That's it. That's life. That's what I exactly felt. And when I first time I saw the entire stadium, so many athletes, so many different parts of the country, and contesting for that one gold was that aim I had. And finally, we had all the sets. Every athlete gets 3 chances for all different 3 sets. And I was taking my final set for deadlifts. So if you don't know what is deadlift or things like that, Google it, you'll get to know how much is the weight you have to pick up. So with the body, I was put in the body weight category from 50 to 52 because my body weight was 49 kgs then. So in that category, I had to lift close to a parameter which was given. So maybe 150 was required for my final lift. And when I was approaching for the deadlift, the only thing, when I was touching the bar, that only thing when I had to lift it was that if I fail, I lose everything because I had given so much time, money, patience, everything for this particular game. In spite of my schedule of traveling, I was like just before the nationals, I was in Thailand for an award ceremony. Came back again, followed the routine, got into the practice, and immediately was the finals. And with the final lift, just holding on to the bar, one thing I said to myself is, मान लो तो हार होगी, ठान लो तो जीत होगी. तो ठान लिया था बस ये करना है और वो करके दिखाना है. That's exactly like रणचंडिका, Durga or Kali. I seriously don't know what was that, but that was the first day of Navaratri when we had our national finals in Delhi at the stadium. And my mother-in-law was busy with the preparations of Ghatasthapana at home, and I was there for my nationals, lifting the weight. And where 150 kgs was expected, my final lift with all three was 167 kgs. So that came as a record for the first Indian cancer survivor to become the national champion in powerlifting, because I don't give reasons. I have seen people giving reasons. It is lockdown, no gym, what to do? 108 Surya Namaskars without fail every single day takes me 53 minutes. So that's the fitness mantra, guys. You just have reasons. I can't do that, it's raining, it's flooding, it's doing this, I can't go out. You can do so many things at home. Surya Namaskars is a complete package. If you have to look good, if you have to have a great skin, and if you have to not look your age, then you have to invest. Invest in yourself. That's the biggest thing we can do. You might be wondering that with all these things, am I still having any medications? Yes. My dear viewers, I am still on medication since past 6.5 years. I take 16 tablets every single day. You know, I don't crib, I don't cry that, oh my god, I have to take so many tablets. I've seen people, I've seen women, men, whatever age group, oh my god, I have to take a tablet for blood pressure, I have to have a tablet for my diabetes or thyroid, and you crib. Why? You know you have that, and that's the only thing you can do. I have seen people cribbing, which has always shown me one thing, that if I can't drive, I can appoint a driver, right? If I can't cook, I can appoint a chef to cook for me. But if I have to give away my diabetes to someone or my thyroid to someone, can I appoint someone? You have to do it. You have to be the master of your own body and a perfect body. And for that, you have to really have good and great workout. 16 tablets in a day. When I looked at them for such good amount of years, I have written 4 lines on those tablets. सुबह की चाय की चुस्की के साथ कुछ गम भी पी लेती हूँ. सुबह की चाय की चुस्की के साथ कुछ गम भी पी लेती हूँ. दिन की 16 गोलियाँ खाती हूँ, फिर भी मुस्कुराती रहती हूँ. What are you waiting for? If a cancer survivor can do this and achieve this, you too can. This is just the beginning. You can celebrate your life with the best of health. So protect yourself, and especially in this pandemic, take care, maintain social distancing, wear mask. Of course, I'm talking to you right on the screen. That's the reason I'm not with mask. But follow all these things, and wishing you all a very happy Navratri once again. Thank you so much.
On this Navratri occasion, we had a wonderful feminine inspiration. That's Dr. Namita Kohok ma'am. Inspired, motivated for health, for achieving the more of you, and to break the boundaries and to do something which we never did before. Thank you all.